guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just gonna be getting ready with you guys. I'm going to work. It's kind of a shorter day, but I have been really excited to show you guys my summer makeup routine. It's so freaking simple, and I have gone back and forth on like if I wanted to do this as like a YouTube video or as just like a short video, because those are really popular right now. And honestly, people aren't watching YouTube. There's like a fuzzy that won't go away. People aren't really watching YouTube videos like they used to. So I kind of went like back and forth. Like, do I want to make a YouTube video? Do I want to make something short and quick for you guys? But honestly, I'm just a sucker for a good old school YouTube video. So that's why I'm here today. Also, I just thought it would be fun to like do like a little get ready with me on my way to work. And then I can also show you guys my go-to summer makeup currently. With summer being right around the corner, I'm sure by the time that this video is up, it will be officially summer. So I'm excited for it actually. That means more swimming. We have a ton of stuff planned. So many things going on this upcoming summer. So I'm super excited. So as usual, I'm gonna start with moisturizer. Right now for moisturizer, I'm using the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I use this on my face, I use this on my hands, my body, everywhere. Most of the time I go in with 2 pumps just to really make sure that my skin is nice and hydrated and moisturized. And then sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit more, if I'm wanting to do something like really no makeup, very natural, I'll go in with the sheer Tint by CeraVe. If I don't do this, then I'll just use my regular CeraVe SPF facial moisturizing lotion after my moisturizer. And truthfully, I don't know what I want to do today. I think I'm gonna go with a no makeup look. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna go in with my sheer Tint. I'm gonna take like a good dollop of that, and then I'm gonna go back in with my moisturizer and mix those two together. And this just dilutes it a little bit. And I feel like it helps it to spread a little bit better on my face. The sheer Tint doesn't really spread super well, so I like to use the moisturizer to help distribute it on my face. And then this way I have SPF on my skin as well. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a get ready with me or a makeup tutorial at all. I feel like makeup tutorials and hair tutorials aren't even a thing anymore, so it's just so strange sometimes to think about, to look back on those times and see like the full glams that I would do. I don't even really do like super heavy makeup anymore. But like, especially during the summertime, since I have a little tan going on, I feel like I really don't need to do much with my makeup. Like I don't know, I just feel better. And I'm like trying to take better care of myself, drinking lots of water. So I feel like that's making a difference in my skin. And I feel like when I have good skin, I feel good. So now I'm gonna go in with my foundation actually. And I'm gonna use it kind of as color corrector and concealer together, because I feel like that sheer Tint does a lot. And also I feel like my discoloration isn't too bad today. I'm just gonna go in with my normal Makiage Flawless Base Foundation. It's the Woke Up Like This foundation, and this is the shade 40. I'm gonna take this Makiage concealer brush and just dab a tiny bit of foundation. And I'm just gonna apply this right under my eyes, because I feel like that's really all I need. I'm also gonna do like my 5 o'clock shadow areas, because those can tend to be a little bit more green. My under eyes are a little bit more green blue, a little bit of purple. So I really like that this foundation has more of a yellow undertone and a yellow base, because it really does help to give just like a light coverage, but also color correct a little bit too. And then I'll just take whatever excess and apply that on my eyelids just to kind of dim down the redness a little. because I don't want to take it away completely. I feel like that just does wonders Like, I feel like that did so much. And then I'm also trying to be a little bit better about leaving some of my redness, especially in the summertime, because with the looks that we do in the summertime with excess blush and everything, we look like we want to look a little sunburnt, you know, like we've been out in the sun. We want to look sun-kissed. So what am I gonna do now? Okay, so now I like to go in with Milani's Baked Highlighter. This is Rosa Italiana. So pretty. I got this a long time ago and I didn't really know what to do with it at first. And then recently I started playing around with it and I found the perfect use for it. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. I like to take my big blush brush here. That's fun to say. And I'm just going to do a little tap, tap, tap. Kind of get some excess off of there. I'm starting off by applying it on the areas that I would bronzer and contour, but we're being a little bit messy with it. This is gonna help me look sun-kissed and bronzy, and I'm using a very loose hand too. I'm not like super structured with it. Like I said, we're being very messy. Make sure to get the eyelids, the nose. Then to complement it, I like to take the Milani Baked Powder Blush. This is Berry Amore number 3, and this is just so pretty. I've had this one for a while too, and it's just a beautiful shimmery blush. It has a little bit of a bronzy kind of marble swirl in there, and I'm taking the same brush. I'm kind of messily as well, but I'm applying it where I would normal blush. I'm just kind of focusing on the cheekbones, dragging it up a little bit, and then definitely the nose and the apples of the cheeks. You want to kind of sweep the excess across the forehead, the eyelids, and the chin. Sometimes I'll do brows, sometimes I won't. It really just depends on how they look. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Brow Pencil in Brunette, and I'm just going to fill it in kind of where my sparse areas are, and I'm literally just doing kind of a flick, almost mimicking eyebrow hairs, but just to give myself a really natural looking brow and make it seem like I didn't do anything at all. You can kind of incorporate it a little bit within the rest of your brow. Then I'm going to go in with some highlight. I feel like this really ties the look together. This is a highlighter by Revolution. It's called Highlighter Reloaded, just my type. And apply that on my inner corners. And then I'll take this defined brush here, and this makes it easier to get nice and close up on the brow bone here. And then sometimes if I'm feeling a little zesty, which I have been lately, I will add some faux freckles. And as you can see, I have no freckles. I have like one little guy right there, but I actually take my brow pencil and listen, you have to be kind of sporadic with it, but I have some OCD that I need to like start out with like a map first, and then I can make it sporadic. Does that make sense? So I'll start out with like right here, and then I'll do this, make like a W, boop, 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 boop. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side, because it just gives me something to start with, right? And then I can kind of add to it. So I'll put a little guy on the nose here. These guys are kind of usually just wherever I want to put them. But what I'll do is I place it on my face, and then I give like a little twist. And I feel like that gives like the defined ones. And then I'll go in and softly kind of just poke. And it gives very faint freckles, especially on the nose. I want to be very gentle, because if you go with a heavier hand, sometimes they can create lines instead of dots. And I like to kind of focus them more across the nose and the apples of the cheeks here, and just have them kind of sprinkle outward. And you want to make sure that, see, I went a little too hard there. You want to make sure they're sporadic, but also even in a way too. It's very tricky, but I've been doing it consistently for the past few weeks that I've gotten like a really good hang on it. And then if any of them start to get like, if they get too heavy at all, you can literally just take your beauty blender and dab over it a little bit, and it'll help just kind of melt them into the skin. So I try to just make it look very natural looking, very subtle, but there at the same time. And I feel like it just adds to the summer makeup. Like, I just feel so much cuter with these freckles. And you can even sprinkle them throughout your face, but like I said before, I like to just kind of keep them over the nose and here on the apples of the cheeks. And then sometimes I will go back in with my highlight and just kind of touch up over top of it. So whenever I get low on a mascara, I always keep it. I never throw it away. Whenever I get a new mascara, I use that for like full glam looks when I have like foundation and everything. But for looks like today, I don't want like a full blown mascara look. So I keep my old mascara that has just a teeny tiny bit left on it, and I will use that. And this is a black brown mascara. I don't ever really use black mascara anymore unless I'm doing like a full glam look with eyeliner and everything. But every day, 99% of the time, I am using a black brown mascara because it's just so much softer, especially for lighter looks like this. And this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. You can tell this is old because of the words worn off. And then I usually just do the top too. I don't do the bottom if I'm doing a look like this. And then sometimes I'll take whatever excess is on there and comb my brows, just to give a little bit more of a definition. And then I usually just go in with whatever lip gloss or shimmer lip balm I have. This is a Harry Potter Hufflepuff lip oil. It's from Profusion Cosmetics. Absolutely love it. This is the completed look. All right, I have to get dressed and do something with my hair. What are we gonna do today? This is like old pool hair. I had washed my hair, left it natural, and then I went swimming the next day. And so this is like pool hair from 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. Let's do a French twist. Now, I didn't make sure I had hair ties before I did this, so that's fun. Okay. I can't find 2 matching hair ties, of course. I can any other time I'm doing this, but not today. So we're just gonna use these. I found these matching ones, but I don't love these on my hair anymore, so I'll just wait till I get to work and put in some black elastics. Cute, easy. Then I have to change my ring, my wedding ring, to my work ring. Ta-da! Isn't she cute? Love. All right, I'm gonna get dressed. I think I'm gonna wear my flowy green pants and a black top. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna get set up for work. I'm gonna change these out because this is atrocious. But thank you guys for coming along with me and getting ready with me. I had a blast. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.